biggest strides have been since the spring?
I just think getting chemistry with the guys, obviously getting reps and just getting comfortable with everything, feel great. Gotten a lot of reps, a lot of practices under my belt, so feel good. And still a lot of room to improve.
Does maybe feel like your timing is a bit better than Ben? Is that an accurate statement or?
Everything, everything feels better. We continue to strive for perfection, knowing you'll never get there, but just grinding out and stacking these days.
The 2-minute drive, you got to be happy with that, right? To get you hit on the fourth down, you get them in field goal range. You got to be happy with what you did late in this practice, right?
Yeah, I feel all practice, we were happy with what we did. But yeah, 2-minute drives are crucial, especially end of the game 2-minute drives, and we were happy we can convert on that one.
It looks like you're getting pretty comfortable out here. Where do you feel like you're at within the offense, kind of grasping kind of everything?
I feel great. I feel comfortable. I feel confident out there, and I think as a quarterback you have to be. All our guys. It starts with Derek, and he does a great job. And I just try to follow the lead, push him, he pushes me, and Jake as well. So just love being out here and competing with our guys.
What did you do during the break from minicamp to training camp? What was kind of the focus for you?
I was back in Arizona, training with my QB coach, Mike Giovando. Just cleaning up fundamentals and working on little things that we noticed in spring ball OTAs and stuff, and really improved in some of those areas, and then came back and got right back to work.
What were those areas? What did you notice in those areas that you needed to clean up?
Oh, just very small things, footwork-wise, false steps, little punch steps in your drop, not getting too much depth, maintaining that circle in the pocket, not hitching too much. Just little minute things that can add up, though, to negative plays and can add up in it. You got to control that and avoid that.
That attention to detail as a young guy, like where does that come from?
Since I was a kid, just always wanted to be the best, in whatever I do. So always just focusing on how can I make myself better, how can I get better, and I think that's how you got to be.
Have you been in an offense that does the things that this offense is doing? And how would you describe this offense, from your perspective?
Yeah, I was lucky to have a system like this at South Carolina. Obviously not to the level of this. What Clint is doing is amazing. As you guys know, his resume is great. And but a lot of the verbiage is the same, a lot of motion, stuff like that. But this is just a level up. Obviously, a lot more volume of things, and we get great looks on every play. I feel like, and we have answers. So once you get it under your belt, I don't have everything under my belt, but I feel great. You can get rolling.
When you say what Clint is doing is amazing, like what part of what he's doing strikes you? What do you see that amazes you?
Yeah, he knows how to. Play to guys' strengths. We got a lot of playmakers, a lot of guys that can go out, get the ball in their hand, and do something serious with it. We got good quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends. He knows how to get guys open, scheme stuff up, and does a great job.
Do you enjoy how much this offense kind of puts you on the move, on the bootlegs?
Love it. That's one of my favorite parts. If you can get out of that pocket, get on the move, I think that's super beneficial.
What is beneficial about it?
You just got more options. You can tuck in and run. You got a flat. You got usually three levels, and then you always got a chance to run it yourself.
What was your official ruling on whether you got that pass off today on the defense?
Oh, I for sure got it off. I for sure got it off.
Did you take a through the throw though? What did you see, and how did you kind of find your way back there?
Yeah, it was a play action pass. Just trying to hit a little deep slant, little drift route. They fell under it, got some pressure, kind of faded to my right. Went to my second and third read, and Cedric was wide open. Shout out to Tipton for clearing it out, and it was a big play, big touchdown.
Is that something you feel like you're processing a lot faster now, just going through your reads?
You could say so. I feel good getting through my progressions, getting to your third and fourth read, but I'm a rookie. I haven't played in a live game yet. Obviously, you want to try to get that ball out on your first or second read, but if you need to get back to 3, 4, sometimes 5, you have to.
Seems like you have a lot of trust in Jacobson. Just from the team reps that we see, what do you like about his game?
We had a good week this week. He had a good week. I feel like last week, the week before, I missed him on a few. Sailed 1 or 2. Missed him low on 1. But this week we connected well in 7-ons and team in crucial moments. So he's just a big target, smart guy, knows where to be, and plays fast.
Does his basketball background help out, do you think?
I think if you were a multi-sport athlete, I played basketball as well. It helps with everything, especially in this game.
How do you decide when to run? Obviously, you want to show off your decision-making even more, even though you probably could get more throws off if you don't. Like, what's the decision process there?
In today's game, you have to be able to run. Defenses are good. They can cover up a lot of stuff. that pocket shuts down, I'm not trying to be in there too long. You know, I got a clock in my head. When I see daylight, I'm gonna go. I'll take the fine.
Hey Spencer, how special is it that your first preseason games and things?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, excited to go back home. Excited, you know, got a lot of people coming out, so it should be fun.
How many people? Do you know yet?
A lot of people. A lot of people. It's gonna be a good time.
Have you played there since high school?
No, this will be my first time going back since high school. Yep.
Oh, just in terms of the competition, Jake, when you guys rotate, like one day you're with the twos, the other day with your threes, like, how do you kind of compartmentalize that to say, like, all right, I don't have to show out with the twos today, I just have to keep doing everything I'm doing, or do you see, like, all right, today I'm with the twos, I have to make an impression? How do you kind of?
I try to show out every day. You know, play my best ball every single day. Twos, threes, doesn't matter to me. I try to play my best ball, cleanest ball, get the ball to the playmakers, make some throws.
How does it feel like a cheat code when you get reps with Olave out there?
Dude, it's different. I make it a key point when he's in, get in the ball. It's that simple.